Hello everyone, I'm Dylan. Welcome back to Batman the Enemy Within. What's left? Question mark. The mayor! Go to the hospital! You could have done that the whole time? I mean, I guess he did kill her dad. She'd be more dangerous as an enemy. You didn't go to the hospital either?
Tiffany, we need to talk.
Hello.
Yeah, I figured.
You're hurt.
It's nothing. I saw you take much worse.
I have bruises all over my
Joker
body.
was going to cut Waller ear to ear. I had to create a distraction.
Sure.
It was certainly distracting.
My confession. It took you by surprise, didn't it?
Yeah.
I just couldn't keep it in anymore.
You know I don't condone killing. Not even scum like Riddler.
I mean, she wasn't technically working for us at the time.
I've been dreading this moment. Especially since I learned who you are under that mask. I was afraid of what might happen if you found out.
Push.
I guess I was hoping you never would.
Why didn't you talk to me sooner?
I wanted to work with you, to be part of your mission.
But you kept this from me.
No
A
secrets.
murder.
I know. I'm sorry. I knew this would ruin everything.
You were right.
Riddler tore my family apart, Bruce. My mother hasn't left the house since the funeral. And Luke? He just lashes out.
Who?
My father's death broke them.
Yes.
It broke all of us. I won't ask for forgiveness. But I hope you can understand.
I'd be very confused if there was like a combat thing all of a sudden, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
Why I had to do it. I just felt so powerless. Like my life was crumbling around me. I had to do something to take back control.
Revenge is an impulse, one to be checked. I can't condone it. But I do understand it.
Thank you. That means a lot.
Sure it does.
I couldn't bear it if you despised me.
I do. I told you nothing but the truth, and then you called the police and had them arrest me at my office.
So, where do we go from here?
End credits? I don't know.
I suppose this puts me on your most wanted list.
Face justice.
If you want to fill your father's shoes, you need to learn right from wrong. You need someone to teach you.
You're giving me a second chance?
I guess.
Think of it more as a sentence.
A
You'll have
life
to work
sentence.
hard for your redemption.
I promise I won't let you down.
Then let's get started.
First of all, we gotta work on that mask, because that mask is awful. Please, take me to the hospital. Is Alfred alive? Oh, alright.
I was going to write a note, but I'm not a coward. At least I don't want to be. Not anymore.
Take a
Then again,
vacation.
this won't be the first time I've found my courage in a single malt.
Courage for what?
Saying goodbye. I'm leaving, Bruce. It's time I went in search of better pastures.
You just need rest, Alfred. Why don't you take a long vacation? Like we talked about. Someplace in the sun, on the other side of the world from Gotham.
I rather think this vacation will be permanent.
But why?
This war of ours is not what it was when we started.
He did get
I
tortured a
no
bunch.
longer have the stomach for it. It's not sustainable. At least not for me.
Come on, Alfred. You know I can't do what I do, what we do, without your help.
Well, maybe you don't have to do it at all.
No.
Our mission used to be so clear. Catch the criminals, lock them up.
Oh,
Nothing.
is he gonna make me choose between being Batman and him? Cause I'm gonna be Batman, boy.
It's clear anymore. At least not to me. Now everything has become so grey.
With the E instead of an A.
Talk to me, Alfred.
We used John Doe, exploited his friendship to get you into the pact. We took advantage of someone you met in an asylum, for God's sake. Someone clearly challenged with a proven tendency to violence.
I'll admit that wasn't our finest moment, but at the time it seemed like our best course of action.
Precisely my point. Our best judgment is no longer good enough.
Using my words against me?
You
How dare you?
empowered John Doe, kept him close when you should have put him away.
Yeah.
Inspired him to become something far more dangerous than he ever was.
It was cool as heck.
What's your point?
Sometimes
See that outfit?
it's as if Batman creates the evil he means to destroy.
Yeah.
For all our good intentions, I fear
There can't be good without evil.
we only make things worse.
Unfortunately, there can be bad without good. The world we live in.
A dreadful thought, I know, but one that keeps me awake at night.
I'm not blind to the damage I cause, nor am I to the chaos that swirls in Gotham. But I have to believe the good outweighs the bad. I thought you did too.
Not anymore. Anyone who comes into contact with us suffers.
Same.
Lucius is gone. Tiffany has blood on her hands.
It's not my fault,
I
really.
foolishly thought bringing her in might make things better. As if her enthusiasm might remind us how things were in the beginning.
Not really.
We put her in danger on her first day.
Yeah, she got
dodging
stabbed in the
machine guns
hand.
at a crime scene. The lives we touch are touched by pain.
I
Friends,
suppose.
colleagues, innocents. No one is spared.
That's a price I'm willing to pay. In war, there are always casualties. But it doesn't mean you give up the fight.
I've served in my share of wars, Bruce. More even than you. There are some fights you cannot win. One thing is for certain, my tremors are gone.
That's great news, Al.
They stopped the minute I made the decision to go. I thought
Fine,
it was the kidnapping
leave.
with Lady Arkham that caused
That's what
them.
you're good at.
Some kind of residual trauma.
Yes, it was awful.
But I had it wrong. This sense of powerlessness I've been feeling, it came from something I saw in you. The tremors.
So, you're mad at me. You're saying that Batman created evil, but you helped create Batman. So I mean,
Do you really think I'm that bad?
No, I'm sorry, Bruce. That's not what I meant at all. Let me explain. Your father
let me break it down for you.
was driven by an obsession, by a need to control.
Yes.
He rushed headlong into the darkness, thinking
Stole like
himself
crazy.
invincible, oblivious to the cost. Just like
He was $1 million man who went down a stinky hallway to alleyway to save like 5 minutes. Makes sense.
you.
Not like me. I chase that darkness away.
And yet, history is repeating itself. I'm more certain of that with every passing day.
Okay, maybe I am more like my father than I want to admit, but our paths are different.
Can't you see? The
No.
paths may diverge, but they end in the same place.
Minnesota.
Face down in an alley.
Yippee!
Shot in the dark by criminals in some godforsaken corner of Gotham. I won't be witness to that.
Fine.
I won't bury you, too. I stood by and did nothing while Thomas destroyed himself, along with everything he loved. I enabled him, like I'd been enabling you. Realizing this, I've never felt so helpless. I wanted things to be different for you, my boy. You deserved a better life than the one I gave you. I failed you, and for that I'm sorry.
You did the best you could, Al. In a single night, the family was shattered, and you were left to pick up the pieces.
I may have picked them up, but I did a poor job sticking them back together.
Kinda.
Well, I don't want to miss my flight. There's always traffic around the airport. You don't have to do it, Bruce. There are other ways of doing good in the world. But you pour everything into your bloody crusade.
Yeah!
And I know you too well to hope you'll ever change.
Batman? Family. Goodbye.
You're right, Al. It's who I am. I will always be Batman. And that will never change.
I know. Rubbish goes out on Tuesday, and there's lasagna in the freezer. I'm sure you'll manage.
Why are you making me feel bad when you're the one that's leaving? If it was like I said, Alfred, get the heck out of my house, then yeah, sure, I feel bad. But he's the one that decided to leave. He's an adult. Plus, I want to be Batman. Is that it? I didn't get to talk with John or anything. Evaluate my choices. Evaluating. My choices are ready. Okay. Did she like me? Why?
You got that look in your eye, the kind that says you're trouble.
Yes, she had a slave collar on. Lovers. What?
Thunderbolt! I'm the whole goddamn hurricane!
I'm gonna ignore that. You're welcome. I didn't judge you because even though you made awful choices, you are still a person. Mustache!
Gotham's safety is slipping out from under me and I can't stand it!
Good. Yes, the better equipped agency was very much better to handle the crazy people. This is gonna hurt.
I weighed my options and what can I say? I don't like to lose.
Oh, alright. I thought it was gonna be like 1%. I ain't trying to do romance. I want to be Batman. I showed you I was Batman, and you said I was betrayed. Whatever. She serves on the agency. She's forever trapped in the agency's covert task force. Oops. Tiffany Fox, murderer.
I won't let you down.
I guess so. I thought you were gonna be evil. Like I 100% expected you to become evil, but then we started like flirting.
The criminally insane. You're drawn to them.
Work
aren't
with
you?
me. She's kind of hot though. Alfred
If a
Pennyworth.
man hides in plain sight for that long, does he forget who he really is?
I don't know what you said. I was reading. The one I care about the most.
We're two threads in the same stitch, bound together, even under strain.
We just friends. Her's heartbroken when Harley left behind. I didn't mean to! He's grateful, took his advice, trusted him in the front house, clean up Gotham. He thinks we're crazy for considering himself to be friends. That's fine. Did you save Willie or Agent Harrison? Well, Willie was a human being who had an awful life and was kind of a drunk. And Harrison ordered his men to kill without, arresting, like the agency said. I guess. Her mask is awful. It needs a lot of work. I refuse to hand over the Joker to Waller. Yeah, that's right. My best friend. Yeah. What's that? 5.7% refuse to hear Alfred's words? I guess you could wait. Vigilante Joker or 2 Jokers? But how much do I have to replay in order to get the other Joker? Save Willie! Yippee! Oh, look how happy he is. I smile on all of them, even the Batman one. It's after the credits, like a Marvel movie.
Visitor for John Doe.
Bruce!
Yay! I'll tell you, when I was fighting him, I was about to cry. Hooray! Yippee! No, thank you. Sucks. I won't play more. What's Shadows? What's Raid Shadow Legends version? Shadows? New look, enhanced, recolored gameplay, and remastered textures. Is it just it looks different with colors, or what is it? All the DLC is just it changes the colors and everything is the same. You can literally do it with 3 lines of code. It should be free DLC. Oh, alright. Alright, I guess. I thought it'd be like maybe more to the story, not just a recolor, but whatever. As always, thank you for watching. And I will see you eventually. Hope you like the series. I'm glad that we did visit John. That's a very nice touch at the end. Bye-bye!